fast.
Yeah.
Exposure just
Left
like
hand
that.
scores for Avanesian. And he is putting up, I think, a better fight so far than almost anyone thought he would. Oh, again!
Now,
He punches with you, see that?
Now, the one thing Crawford can't do is underestimate Avanesian's power. Because sometimes you'll see a shot coming thinking, oh, it ain't nothing on
He's
it,
had some knockouts lately, right, Kemp?
and get clipped. You know what I mean? Can't underestimate this guy's punching power.
Blue, how did you score? Antonio, are you surprised by how competitive Avanesian's been?
No, not at all. Not at this stage in the game. I mean, this guy's proven he's qualified. Everyone knows he's tough. And this is an opportunity of a lifetime, like you.
What's good, YouTube, man? I'm back with another video, man. So I just got done watching the Terence Crawford versus David Avanesian fight. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. You know, I don't want to tear fighters down on my channel or nothing like that, you know. Because I know being a fighter is a tough job. And a lot of people are not built to do it. You know what I'm saying? And they make their job look a lot easier than what it actually is. But, like I said, I just watched the Terence Crawford versus David Avanesian fight. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not impressed with that. You know what I mean? I'm not impressed with the performance that Terence Crawford put on because the way that his fans speak about him, you would have thought he knocked David Avanesian out in the first or second round. You know what I mean? Shoot, the way they talk about Bud, he never got hit with a clean punch ever in his career. You know what I'm saying? So, to me personally, I think Bud looked it good. You know, he looked good, but when you compare him to the way people talk about him and how they, you know, compare him to Errol Spence, you wouldn't expect him to fight the way that he fought. You know, I seen David Avanesian landing some good shots in the inside. You know, he pressured him well. You know what I'm saying? He got him on the ropes. He did. David Avanesian, for the most part, had a lot of success that I didn't think that he would have. You know what I mean? Of course, Terence Crawford knocked this dude out cold, which is hilarious. But, but you know, he had too much success, in my opinion. Like, if I'm a Terence Crawford fan, I'm looking at that like, nah, man. I didn't like the success he had against Bud. You know what I mean? That's the way I'm looking at it. He had too much success, in my opinion, man. Like, it could have been ring rust. It could have been him not taking David Avanesian so serious. It could have been a number of different factors. But I necessarily don't think that was a great performance. I mean, I don't even think he looked great against Sean Porter, honestly. I think he looked good, but not in the way that, you know, would make me think that he could beat Errol Spence. You know what I mean? Like, he looked it good, you know. But I don't think he looked the way that his fans say. Like, they try to say he controlled the fight against Sean Porter. Like, no, he didn't. Okay? He didn't, you know. So, all that stuff about him controlling the fight and him dominating Sean, I didn't see that. Like, I saw a back and forth tit-for-tat fight, honestly. And I had Sean Porter up on my scorecard. Every time I watch that fight, I have Sean Porter up. I scored the fight exactly the same way Andre Ward did. Every single time I watch it. Is me and Andre Ward had the exact same scorecard. I had Sean Porter up. And I'm pretty sure that's why someone told Bud that in his corner before the stoppage. Like, yeah, that fight was close. I don't know why his fans try to act like he was in control of the fight. I mean, two judges had Bud up by 1 round. So they try to act like he dominated the dude. That's not domination. You know what I mean? A guy being up 1 round is not domination. You know, going into the 10th, that is not domination. That's a tit-for-tat fight. The fight was just as close as Spence versus Porter. And that man, Bud, was fighting his style. He was fighting his fight against Sean Porter, doing his best. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. The David Avanesian fight, David Avanesian just had too much success, in my opinion, for my taste. You know, he was able to land some good shots, some power shots. And you talking about a guy who was never won a world title before, who lost to Lamont Peterson and two journeymen. Lamont Peterson not a journeyman, but he lost to Lamont Peterson and he lost to 2 journeymen. So it's like, okay. And then the thing that gets to me is that he was fighting in his southpaw stance. Like, okay, that's just a dead giveaway that the southpaw stance is his most comfortable stance fighting in. You get what I'm saying? Because ain't no way in hell you got to make a major adjustment against David Avanesian, who never won a world title. I think this was his first major world title, fight, because I believe he fought Lamar Peterson for the regular WBA belt or something along them lines. But whatever, no title fight experience. He was fighting guys ranked in the 200s and the 300s and the 98 and 80 and 50 and, guys ranked that low. So it's like, okay, he had a lot of success for a guy that was fighting dudes who was ranked that low. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm not really impressed with that. The crazy part is people will turn around and say that, Errol Spence's performance against Yordenis Ugas wasn't impressive. Like, really? Really? So, that impresses you, but Errol Spence's performance didn't impress you. Come on, man. It's like you can't make this stuff up. It's like you fighting a dude who got actual skills. Like, Yordenis Ugas got actual skill set. David Avanesian don't have no bag. His bag is coming forward. That's it. Ask somebody what David Avanesian is good at. They're going to say he's tough and he comes forward. Okay, anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's not a bag. Like I said, Errol Spence, he got a deep bag, bro. Solid fundamentals, power. He got footwork. Anything you need a boxer to do, defense, anything you need a boxer to do, he got it. His bag is deep, man. He got a deep bag. David Avanesian, on the other hand, bag is not deep. Okay? Bag is not deep. I mean, he did a little bit of he did some good things here and there, but you're not on that level. You're not even fighting guys on that level. That's the thing. It's like you go from fighting a guy who was ranked 50th and 300 to fighting one of the best fighters in the world. And you're supposed to win that? And that's why I say I'm not impressed with the performance, because it's like you just fought somebody who was ranked 300th or 200th. Now you fighting for the title. It's no way the dude should even be able to touch you. Especially the way your fans be talking about you, bud. Hell no. I refuse to believe you took that fight serious. You had to been just playing around, joking, whatever you was doing, because you was not taking that serious, bro. I'm telling you. But I feel like he was serious. When that third round came, I seen him throwing them hard shots. I'm like, yeah, this man is serious. You know what I mean? Like, he trying to really get this dude up out of here. He trying to make a statement in front of his home crowd. He trying to put on a good show. He trying to get this dude up out of here. I can tell. He was fighting for real in that third round on. He was fighting for real. And I'm like, hell no. And this dude's supposed to be Errol Spence. I really pray to God that you come better than that against Errol Spence, because ain't no way you beating Errol Spence with a performance like that. And don't ever in y'all life say that he a better inside fighter than Errol Spence. No. Okay? No. But, yeah, man, like I said, it wasn't a bad performance, but for him to be who everyone says he is and to be ranked #1 pound for pound, it's just not what I expected. It's like I expect total domination. This dude was actually making it competitive. And you could even go back and watch the fight, y'all. I ain't going to do all the work for y'all. Go back and watch the fight yourself. And you going to hear, what's his name, Antonio Tarver saying he can't underestimate his power. And then you heard what the other dude was talking about. He's making it competitive. Like, how? How is he making it competitive? Why y'all talking about one thing he don't want to do is underestimate his power? Why y'all even saying that? I thought Bud was the man. Like, come on, man. Stop it, bro. Stop. Like I said, when you get praised as the greatest thing to ever step into a boxing ring like the way Terence Crawford is, and you fight somebody who is not nowhere near that, we got to hold you to that standard. Like, I'm going to expect you to dominate, and I don't even want to see you take the shot that you took, to be honest with you. If I'm a Bud fan, I'm losing confidence in him. after that performance, honestly. Because y'all got to understand, he's 35, y'all. He's 35. So he's not the 25-year-old Crawford. This not the Crawford that fought Postal. You know what I mean? This dude is 35 years old. Now, do I think he's aging? I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't really believe he looked his best in that fight, you know. I expected a lot more from him and everything. Like, yeah. You gotta understand, Errol Spence is the guy who got everything in his bag. Defense, power, you know. He know how to cut the ring off. And he's smart too, so it ain't just gonna be no easy breezy, you know, I'm just gonna do this and he not gonna know how to respond. Nah, man, he got a smart coach and he's smart himself. So, like I said, man, that performance was not what I would think he would put on, you know. But, like I said, the answers to the questions we have will come July 29th. Until the next one, man, I'm out.